when I looked up at first, that was my first thought. And I think when I watched the tape yesterday, I kind of like shuffled my feet a little bit before I even went in there. And I looked up and I was just like, I gotta get the points because he's probably gonna foul me. And I didn't want to be at the free throw line. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't want to be at the free throw line right there. So I took the 2 points, and the first thing I went back to the bench. The first thing I asked was, should I have ran the timeout? And they were like, no, you got to get those points, And like I said, it would have been a difference between like 2.8 seconds and 1.5. And so, you got to get those points and make it a harder three for them. They're athletic. They're big at every position. They got a C.J. Leslie who's been playing out of his mind. They got a shooter who can shoot the ball just as good as anybody we played against all year. And they got some guys that just are real athletes and bangers. And so we're going to have to be tough. We're going to have to rebound better than we did the other day. We're going to have to play pretty much better than the other day, period. We got to play a better game. But I'm excited because I think it's a more traditional matchup for us. They play 2 bigs, 3 guards like us, and so we can match up easier like that. And I think that's really it.
Just bringing energy, not thinking we tired. A lot of people starting to think they're tired on different teams. I can tell we're not tired yet. I didn't say we were tired. I said people from other teams thinking they tired, starting to feel weak and vulnerable. Getting close to the finish line, we're going to see who want to finish. I don't think people expected that much rest time, downtime, having to watch the games like that until it started happening. So now we know we got to watch games all day, rest all day, and get ready to play at night. Pretty big, but small at the same time. Got big guards, but their big's not that big. 6'5", 6'5", 6'6", 6'8", 6'8". Coach always talked to us about players make big-time plays and it's time to make them, man. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. We knew it was a game, and we knew I had to play. It's a time to play to the clock, and it's a time to just play, and that was the time to just play. I don't think that I'll necessarily say that I want to take it, but I've always been a guy that will take it. I'm not afraid to take it. I like taking it, but I'm not just the guy to say how I'm going to play hero and take that big shot that we might need. But I know if I need to, I will. If it's in the rhythm, I will.
That could be it. But there's a lot of times in basketball or in life that you actually think you're shooting the same way and it just doesn't go in. I think too much can be made sometimes that there's a certain reason why things don't happen. Sometimes you can hit a putt right on line, but it just doesn't go in. And Tom Keegan has done that, at least in his mind, many times. But of course, it's probably never on mine. But that's I think that can happen sometimes. That's basketball. I think all year long from a passing standpoint, that's not different or unusual. But he did rise up and make a deep three. Basically, the game, it wasn't game point, but it was close to game point, and that was a big time play because for a guy that hasn't shot it well, I think it was 2 for 7 going into that shot. That's usually not a shot a guy takes unless he has great confidence, and he certainly has great confidence right now. I thought they played smart. They basically said we're going to put 2 around Thomas, and 2 becomes 3 because we'll leave Travis, and basically just gave us shots. If we were a little bit better screening team, I think that we could have done a better job of getting more open looks.